Hey, welcome back. It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So, funny thing is, earlier today I uploaded a video talking about the xCloud and Game Pass, and little did I know that the xCloud and the Xbox Game Pass they have now a new user interface that you can access if you have the Xbox Game Pass subscription, which I happen to have. So how basically this works is you just type in, just like on Google Stadia, you type in play.xbox.com, just like, play.stadia.com, like we did with Stadia, and you can access all of your Xbox Game Pass Ultimate library of games, including Call of Duty, the Crew Motorfest, and many, many, many more games like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This is available on your PC through browser, but I think they're also planning to implement this on a PC Xbox app as well. This is also available already, I believe, on this user interface on your LG TV, on your Amazon TV, Fire TV Stick, Amazon Fire TV Stick. It's available on all these other devices like a MetaQuest 3. So, but I think what's so unique and interesting about this is that they're really kind of trying to push the whole narrative of you don't need the Xbox console anymore. Now, you can still have it. You can pay for it if you want to play it directly from your hardware that they built in. They're giving you the choice. See, what Microsoft is doing, it's exactly what I've been saying. They're looking for a win-win situation. They're not denying you anything. They're not denying you to, buy a console, play it on a console. They're not denying you to buy a handheld device and play it on a handheld device. They're not denying you to play it on your PC. They're not denying you to play it on your PlayStation. They're not denying you anything as long as you're purchasing their product. So, on top of you purchasing their product, you are also subscribing to their service and making them even more money. So, it's a win win situation for Microsoft. So, this is exactly what I've been saying when it comes to like consoles. I think honestly, all of this indicates what I've been saying. It indicates that the consoles are. This is exactly like my Xbox. Honestly, I'm thinking that I'm on my Xbox, really, but I'm actually on my PC. But I'm on the Xbox, right? But I'm not on the Xbox. This is a PC, okay? I'm not. Now you're probably thinking, no, this is probably an Xbox. No, it's not. Believe me when I tell you, it's not. Okay, this is the cloud gaming. You just have to type in play.xbox.com. But what's so unique about this, and the reason I'm showing you this user interface, is because this is where it's going. This is the future of the cloud gaming. This is the future of Xbox to begin with. And if you don't think that PlayStation will become something like this in the future, ask yourself this question. Before we continue, I just want you to ask yourself this question. Why would Sony and Microsoft invest so much money in building a new consoles when they know that it costs money to build new consoles? To pay AMD and facilities to be built to reproduce these consoles, all of that costs money. Why would they want to do that when they can just do this, create a Netflix of gaming, and all you have to do is just subscribe to their service? Now, if you want to buy a game, you'll have that option. You'll be able to buy their games and then play it either through cloud or you can play it through a PC. Right? Of course, you will need the PlayStation Network account to do that, but you'll be able to have a choice. Either A, you can play it on a cloud, or you can play it on your cloud, meaning television, your PlayStation. Well, Portal's already doing that. Okay. Well, you see, I was going to make a video about the Portal. Maybe I'll make a video about the Portal tomorrow to kind of like emphasize on that a little bit more. But you see, it's already happening. And here we are, 2026, and it's already happening. So what is this? What is this basically telling us? This is telling us exactly what I have been saying. I've been saying this and saying this. I've been, preaching about it. My God, and yet here we are. Look at all these games you can play. You can play Arc Raiders, NBA 2K26. Now you have to purchase Arc Raiders and NBA 2K26, but once you purchase it, you can play it anywhere. You can play Helldivers 2. Look at all these games, man. Look at this. So when people tell me that, the consoles will always be there, the cloud, it's on its last legs, it's dying, Stadia proved. No, actually, Stadia proved that technology is here. What Stadia failed on was the service. Stadia failed on the service, but Stadia didn't fail on technology. What Google Stadia showcased to us, they showcased to us that technology is here. And this is back in 2019, all right? Almost what? 6 years ago. Is this? No, 7 years ago. This is 7 years ago? Like 7 years ago. And they showed to us that, hey, we're already doing this in 2019. What do you think this is going to go 7 years from now? So anyway, let's do a quick test. Let's start the game. What game? I'll tell you what. Let's go with the Microsoft Flight Simulator, because Microsoft Flight Simulator is probably the one example. How well does this run? And I hate to be always right, and I'm not saying this to be some sort of a, Nostradamus. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not a Nostradamus. I don't know. But what I do know is common sense. Like, I use logic and common sense. I can already see where business is going. Oh, they're going in that direction. Oh, like, I can already tell what the painting is going to be once the painter starts using the brush and start painting on the canvas. Like, I can see the bigger picture before it showcases itself, before you can see it. So I was wondering about what Phil Spencer is doing. Well, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Why is he making all these decisions? And then last year, by the end of, I think it was by the end of October, I realized, well, wait a minute. I think I'm starting to understand the bigger picture of Phil Spencer and Microsoft and Xbox and what they're trying to do. And I already made those videos. You can go watch it. It's all explained. But guys, this is the future. This is 1440p. Look at this. I get to play this without needing to own a high-end PC, without needing to own a Xbox or PlayStation. Consoles are expensive. Xbox Series X, it's expensive. PlayStation 5, it's expensive. These handheld devices are expensive. Gaming laptops are expensive. But now you can actually buy a television and just have a decent enough internet connection to enjoy this. And just get yourself a controller, all right? It's like, what, $60, whatever. And you too can enjoy Microsoft Flight Simulator and many other games. Even PlayStation is doing the same thing. On your PlayStation Portal, you can play all the games without the PlayStation. You can play all of the PlayStation games that are available on the PlayStation Plus. Not only can you play all of the PlayStation Plus games without the PlayStation 5 console, but you can also play the games that you purchased. And what is Xbox doing? Same thing. Xbox Play Anywhere. Arc Raiders, you buy it from their store. Well, guess what? You can play it now anywhere. You purchase this game, NBA 2K26, on the Xbox store. Well, guess what? Now you can play it anywhere. On top of all the other Xbox games that are available through the Game Pass. So, and what do you think PlayStation is doing? They're essentially doing the same thing, can't you see? So when I tell you that the consoles are a dying breed, yes, you will still have your PlayStation 6, whatever that's going to look like, and how much expensive that's going to be for whatever little while that's going to be. How long is that going to last? Yes, you will have your Grand Theft Auto 6, but guess what? I think that's it. After PlayStation 6, man, I think that's it. This is where they're going. But we don't even know what the PlayStation 6 is going to look like. What's that going to be? Is it going to be some sort of a PC hybrid? We don't know. We already know Xbox going for a PC hybrid. So, look, you will have to understand. And again, I called it out. I said by 2030. I said by 2030 or 2031, everything will become like a standard on the cloud, and that's where we're going. And guess what? I was not wrong. Okay? I was not wrong. I was actually right on the money on it. Okay? And again, I'm not saying this to, to be pretentious or to be, hey, look at me, I'm always right. It's not about that. I'm wrong about some things. I've been wrong about a lot of things, but when it comes to this, I knew with Google Stadia, I knew that this is going to be the future. I just saw it. I just knew, like, 12 years from now, that's it. And here we are. Here I am.
Tokyo Tower, Cessna November 773.
You know how cool this is, man? That you don't need a PlayStation 5, that you don't need an Xbox, that you don't need a PC. You can just turn on your TV. Think about it. You can do everything on your television. Think about this. You can watch Netflix, right? And when you get tired of Netflix, watching movies, you get to switch to Xbox and play these games on Xbox, right? Or if you want to play games on PlayStation, you switch to PlayStation. And you don't think Nintendo will do the same thing? Of course they will. Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. And everything will be on your television come 2031. So you'll just need a TV. And everything will be on your TV. And that's where it's going. And I know this is still hard for some of you to digest and to understand. But that's where it's going. Guys, that's where it's going. Okay? Let's go ahead and take off. Now, this is the Xbox Series X version on the cloud. How cool is that, huh? We're in Japan. Look at that. You probably wouldn't believe me that I'm actually playing this on the cloud, but yet here we are. Here we are. So how do you turn it off? Well, you just go over here and just quit. There you go. It was good. Streaming starts quickly. All right, continue. Send. There you go. Or maybe we want to play something else, right? Maybe we can play... we can play Call of Duty, huh? Let's check out Call of Duty. Like, here we are. Microsoft Flight Simulator and Call of Duty, just like that. This is pretty exciting, you know. Look, I know that the internet right now, it's still not where it needs to be. I get it. But what do you think 5 years from now? You don't think the internet will become better? You don't think the servers will become better? Look at GeForce Now. Look what they're doing with the GeForce Now. I mean, even look at Boosteroid, what Boosteroid is doing. Shadow PC, like Shadow PC. Look what they're doing. Guys, it's... the future of gaming, it's going to be cloud. You better believe it. So now we're syncing it to an Xbox Series X because they're using Xbox Series X version. Remember, these are not PC versions. This is just a Xbox Series X versions. So I still have my Xbox Series X. It's here. But it's not here, but it's on the cloud. I mean, I still have it, but it's on the cloud. I have it on the cloud. Look at that, just like that. Look at the quality, it's good quality too.
Don't hack Mason's ceiling. Thought you patched that. I did. Could be Cradle related. New tech, both. Can't let any of you out in the field until I sorted this. Too dangerous. It's Spectre 2's show now. We'll find Mason and Dawn.
Any leads?
Got a ping from his C-Link. An old guild facility. Decommissioned years ago. It's live. And so is Mason. I've been using his C-Link to poke the guild's network security.
Hacking the hackers. Nice.
All his comms active. All I get is a
Oh,
heart.
let's skip through this.
Don't...
Let's just do a quick match. Let's find a quick match. Let's do DeWalt 24/7. So there, I just showed you like 2 games. I mean, Microsoft Flight Simulator and now Call of Duty, just like that.
Domination.
There we go.
All units, mission area designated a fuck 'em up zone.
This is crazy.
Can you smell that?
Semtex Prime.
Securing Alpha.
Oh god.
Semtex Prime.
People already
You're
cheating.
falling behind, Black Ops.
Here we go again. Look at this. Oh my god.
Using equipment.
Hostile UAV established above. Underway on Bravo.
This game is ridiculous. Everybody just standing there and cheating. Well, I guess I'll do that too. There you go.
Enemy feet calling in force.
Locking down Bravo.
Look at this guy.
Incoming tactical.
Bravo is ours.
Come on, come on. You see?
Securing zone A.
Oh, come on.
Authorization, Mason.
But you see, it works just fine.
Taking Alpha.
Oh, come on, man.
War machine, head down.
Obviously, I don't have time, you know, on this video to go through this entire match. Remember that this is just me showing you how it works, and that it works. You know, you've seen the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, you've seen the Microsoft Flight Simulator, and you see me taking off and flying in Japan. You've seen the Call of Duty. What else do you want to see? What else? What else do you want to see? Maybe you want to see, I don't know. Let me see. What else I haven't played? There's got to be something that I have. Like, we can play Dead Space 2. There it is. We can play Dead Space 2. It's the 360 version. The original classic Dead Space 2. There it is. I listen, man. I'm all about like this whole thing. Netflix of gaming. You know, one of the reasons I like Netflix is because I can scroll down through all the movies and TV shows and just see what's good. You know, see what's good there for me to play. I mean, for me to watch. I'm sorry. It's the same thing here. You know, just like with the Netflix, scrolling down through the list of movies and TV shows to see what's good, what you want to watch, what you don't want to watch. And that's what I do on Netflix. Like the first 5-10 minutes, if I don't like the TV show or movie, I skip it. I go watch something else. To be able to do that without like having to get up and change the disc or change the tape like in the old days. This is where the future is going. Everything will be on your TV. Everything. Your Xbox, your PlayStation, your Nintendo, your Steam. Everything will be... You don't think Steam will make something like this? Guys, everything is going to be integrated into... a television. Hold on. Just like right now, you got your iHeartRadio, your Spotify, your Netflix, everything, right? YouTube. So you don't think they'll change that to do the same thing with the video games? Of course, they'll do the same thing with video games as well. So anyway, you guys catch my drift. I don't want to do this whole thing, right? The whole point of this is just to show you like how it works. Okay, you've seen me play Call of Duty. You've seen me fly Microsoft Flight Simulator. You've seen me start Xbox 360 version of Dead Space 2. You can also play Arc Raiders if you have it. It's here, but you have to purchase it, which is pretty cool. Well, you can play Arc Raiders and Helldivers 2 on top of Call of Duty and NBA 2K26 and Star Wars Outlaws. I mean, we can start Star Wars Outlaws right now, just like that, and it's included. You know, so this adds the value to the Xbox Game Pass. You know, and I think people will understand why they raised the price, why you have to pay $30. I think all of this will be more self-explanatory. You know, not that I agree with the price being raised. Of course, I don't agree, but I think I understand what they're doing. I think I get it. You know. So, and I know some of you are still skeptical about. Well, I don't know, man. I still love my consoles. I still love my PCs. Listen, nothing will change. Playing something natively from your hardware, nothing will change that experience for me. But technology is evolving, man. You know. And the quality will be better, latency will be better, everything will be better, everything will look better. Look at the quality, man. I can't believe I'm playing this. Look at the quality, man. So this is from the Xbox Series X version that we're playing this now on. From the cloud. From the browser, dude. This is from the browser. We're playing this from a browser, dude. That's so cool. Very nice. Alright, just a little bit. Remember, guys, you know, I don't want this video to be super long. That's what she says. That's what she said. Super long. I want this video to be reasonable time, you know. There's our ship.
Hey, Hank. Hi, Andy 5.
I see you're back.
Well, there you have it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're still skeptical about this whole, you know, Xbox, xCloud, Game Pass, PlayStation Plus, listen, PlayStation is doing the same thing. Look at the PlayStation Portal. You don't even need a PlayStation to play PlayStation Plus games. You can also play the games that you own. So if you can purchase a game from a PlayStation store and play it on a portal and you don't even need a PlayStation, what does that tell you? Now, I prefer to play my PlayStation games directly from hardware natively, of course. But this also is indicating what I've been saying. This is indicating exactly what I've been predicting in the future. By 2030, 2031, this is where we're going. This is where it's going, guys. And technology of the servers will only get better and better. And this will be the future of gaming, guys. And I know it's hard for you. I get it. Any change to adapt to a new change, it's difficult. I know. But sooner or later, you will realize this. When you look at this video as a time capsule, 5 years from now, you will say, well, this guy was right. You know, this trajectory can only go one way. And that's the way that it's going. You know, you can't stop the evolution of technology and where it's going. This is where the money is. This is where the business is. This is where it's feasible for the business. And why would they want to go in a different direction? Why would they want to go back to building consoles? Me, personally, I like playing from natively from a hardware. I said that millions of times. Nothing can change that for me because it's the best possible, you know, native performance that you can get with latency and everything. But I think we're going to get to the point where you won't be able to tell a difference. The bitrate and the low latency will be so good that you honestly will not be able to tell a difference. You will probably think, oh, there's got to be a PlayStation there somewhere connected. There has to be an Xbox Series X or Series S somewhere connected to my television. So everything, it's going to be integrated into your television sets. All your entertainment, your music, your podcast, your movies, TV shows, video games, your radio stations, Spotify, satellite radio, you name it, man. Everything will be in there. Browsing, you'll be able to browse. Actually, you can do that right now. Use a keyboard and you'll be able to do a Zoom calls directly from your TV. It'll be built-in cameras, microphones. It's all going to be integrated directly to your television. And you will wear these glasses, these AI glasses, and you'll be able to control even more stuff and take it with you. It'll be integrated to your television. You'll be able to take the phone calls while you're watching a TV, and your TV will pause and let you know, hey, there's a phone call, and you just put it on your glasses, your AI glasses, and you'll be able to take the call. Listen, man, the future, it's going in that direction. This is just the beginning. All right. So anyway, I know it's 31 minutes. Look, guys, I know. I'm sorry. I can't make these videos shorter. If you want me to show you how it runs, if you want me to show you the gameplay, I can't do this in a short video. I can only do this in a half an hour video. So I'm sorry that I know some of you guys don't like these long videos. I get it. I understand. But this is the only way that I can make it, so I can showcase to you and give you an example of how this runs and how the service is by showcasing. I don't want to just talk about it. I want to show it to you. People, they just want to talk. I want to actually show you what I'm talking about when I am making these videos. So that's why these videos take a little bit of a longer time. Because I have to show you the demo. I have to show you how actually it runs instead of me just, talking about it. All right. So that's the end of the video. Please leave a comment down below and do me a favor in the comments. Guys, you can have your opinions, but do me a favor. Try to be respectful, all right? I don't care if you look, I have a thick skin. It doesn't bother me. But I just want to let you know that it takes me less than half a second to report you and block you for breaking the code of conduct by saying something stupid. And is it really worth it, you getting banned and losing your account? If that's what you want to do, be my guest, lose your account, get banned. All I'm just saying is, if you got nothing smart to say, don't even say it. If you don't like the video, then don't watch me. Go watch something else. But if you think you'll come on here on my channel and you think that you'll be able to get under my skin, you're greatly mistaken. I've been doing this for 12 years. And I'm still here, still strong. Why do you think that is? Because I have weakness? No. There's no weakness in me. I'm as tough as they come. And if you think you're going to try to get under my skin, no. All you do is just make my channel bigger and better. So, guys, I don't mind you having opinions down on the comments, but use common sense and be respectful. I'm not asking too much. If you don't like me or my channel for whatever reason, well, then why are you watching me? Don't watch me. Go watch someone else. But if you have an opinion, do it respectfully. All right? Can use profanity, can use the F words, can say this, can use any kind of sexual innuendo words or sexual gender words, anything like that. That's going to be an instant report and ban. So if you got nothing smart to say, don't say it. But if you have an opinion, it's a legitimate opinion that you have about what we're talking about here, then fine and dandy, leave that comment. I'm not going to remove a comment. I actually reply. Today I replied to comments, even though I didn't agree with them because they had a difference of opinion, but I still respected their opinion, but I replied to their, opinion based on what they said. As long as your opinion, it's not disrespectful. That's all I'm asking for. I don't mind people having opinions down on my comments, as long as your comments are done in a respectful manner, meaning decorum. There will be decorum here. Okay, it is my place, my rules. So these decorums, these rules are there for a reason, man. All right, and I don't break those rules for no one. Okay, so that's it. I think that's fair enough. Okay, and if you have a difficult time understanding this, well then, don't be surprised when you're banned, when you report it. Okay. All right. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching.